Awakening of the silent pond. Spring arrives, and the pond shimmers in the morning light. Beneath the surface, life stirs. Hundreds, thousands of tiny black dots, frog eggs. Each egg is a fragile promise of life. Fish wait to devour them. Insects lurk to tear them apart. Yet, every spring, the pond fills once again with hope. This is no ordinary pond. This is where the story of a frog begins. Life from the egg days pass, and small shapes wiggle inside the eggs. One morning, the shells break. Tadpoles are born. Tiny, transparent, fragile. They have no legs yet, only tails to swim. They have little strength, but endless enemies. Their only protection is their numbers. Together, they drift in clouds, hoping at least a few will survive. Struggles of the first days. For a tadpole, the world is just a few meters wide. But even in that small space, danger is everywhere. Dragonfly larvae, the merciless hunters of the water. They strike in an instant, swallowing dozens. Small fish chase and devour them. Even insects skating on the water surface become predators. Out of every 100 tadpoles, only a handful survive. The rest vanish in the silent war of nature. Growth and learning time passes, and the tadpoles grow. They feed on algae, moving in small groups. But hunger grows with them. Soon, algae is not enough. They turn to insect larvae, risking more danger with every bite. Because the more they move, the more attention they draw. And every meal could be their last. Nature is unforgiving, but it is also the greatest teacher. The first signs of change. Then the miracle begins. On their small bodies, tiny bumps appear, back legs. Soon after, the front legs emerge. Their tails begin to shrink. Gills disappear. Lungs develop. They are no longer creatures of water alone. They are becoming citizens of two worlds, water and land. The most dangerous time. But transformation is perilous. They are no longer fully fish, but not yet fully frogs. In the water, they swim awkwardly. On land, they stumble clumsily. They are easier prey than ever. Snakes, birds, fish. All see these half-formed frogs as the easiest catch. Only the fastest, sharpest, most resilient will survive. The fate of the pond. But predators are not the only threat. Summer heat begins to shrink the pond. Water levels drop. Cracks appear in the mud. Thousands of tadpoles are trapped in drying pools. If the rain does not return, they will perish. But sometimes nature grants mercy. Dark clouds gather, a storm breaks, and the pond fills again with life-giving water. The survivors continue their transformation. First steps on land. At the pond's edge, a new sight emerges, tiny frogs stepping onto solid ground. They cling to blades of grass, taking their first breaths of air. Now they are hunters of insects. From prey, they have become predators. But their struggles are far from over. A snake coils nearby. A bird waits above. Even humans can be a threat. Each day is still a test of survival. Adulthood and the cycle renewed. The young frog grows into a strong adult. At night it calls out, its voice echoing across the pond. This chorus is one of the oldest songs of nature. When mating season arrives, it lays its own eggs in the water, and the cycle begins again. Egg, tadpole, young frog, adult. Each generation faces the same trials, each one carrying the ancient rhythm of survival. Small but mighty frogs may be small, but their role in the ecosystem is immense. They control insect populations, keeping mosquitoes and flies in check. Without them, disease spreads, balance falters. They are also vital prey for snakes, birds, and fish. They are a living link in nature's chain. And so, the story that begins in a quiet pond is in truth the story of the planet itself. To survive, to transform, to be born again. The story of frogs is one of nature's greatest miracles.